Hello Primary 5, how are you today? I hope you are fine. Today we are going to start with Lesson 3 in Unit 5, Reading Data. So we are going to learn how to read a data. So let's start with this spectrograph. The opposite data representation shows the number of babies who were born at a hospital from 2003 to 2007 from the drawing fine. So let's look at this representation. In this representation we have the key of the spectrograph is each smile or each face represents 100 births. So let's look at the first question. The number of births at that hospital in 2005. We need to find the number of births at that hospital in 2005. So each face represents 100 births. So we have 1, 2, 3 and half. So we have 3 and half. So we have to say 3 and half times 100. 3 and half times 100 equals, we can replace 1 over 2 by 0.5. So we have 3.5 times 100. And we had studied that if we need to multiply decimals by 10 or 100 or 1000, so we have to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So the number of births at the hospital in 2005 equals 350 births. So the number of births at this hospital is 350 births in 2005. And in the second question, we have the increase in the number of births in 2007 compared to 2003. So we need to find the increase, and to find the increase we have to find the difference between the number of births in 2007 and the number of births in 2003. So in 2003 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 faces and each face represents 100 births. So we have 500 births. And in 2003 we have 1, 2 and half. So we have 2.5 faces or 2 and half face. We have to multiply it by 100. So we have 250. So we have 250. So the increase equals 500 minus 250. So we have 500 minus 250. And 500 minus 250 equals 250. Birth equals 250 births. And this is called the spectrograph. And now we can read this spectrograph using its key. So let's look at the other graph. We have double bar graphs. We have the double bar graphs. So let's learn how to read the double bar graphs. And the opposite bar graph shows what Samir, Adil and Muhammad have saved during the first 5 months of the year. Complete. So we have to know how to learn this bar graph. We have Muhammad with green color and Adil with the yellow color and Samir with the blue color. So let's look at this question. We have the saving of Samir are equal to the saving of Adil. Okay, so Samir and Adil. Samir is with blue and Adil is with yellow. So we have to use this bar graph to know in which month they are equal. Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow are equal in April and in May. So Samir and Adil are equal in April and May. So we have April and May. And in the second sentence we have the saving of Muhammad are equal to the saving of Adil in. So Muhammad is colored with green and Adil colored with yellow. So we have to search in which month the green bar and the yellow bar are equal. So we have in May, we notice that in May the green bar and the yellow bar are equal. So the saving of Muhammad are equal to the saving of Adil in May. And in the third sentence, the saving of Samir are greater than the saving of Adil in. So Samir is colored with blue and Adil colored with yellow. So we need to find in which month the blue bar is greater than the yellow bar. In January, so this is the first month, and the second month is February, so the second month is February. And we notice that in March the blue bar is also greater than the yellow bar. So the blue bar is greater than the yellow bar in March. So the saving of Samir are greater than the saving of Adil in January and February and March. And now we know how to read the double bar graph. We have to look at the colors, or we have to look at the key of the bar graph. And we notice that we represent each one of them using the colors or using the double bar graph. Now let's start with this practice. The following figure shows the sales of TVs, computers, and air conditioners in thousands of pounds in a store during 5 successive days. So let's look at this figure. We have 3 colors for air conditioners and computers and TVs. So let's start to complete these sentences. The day in which the sales of air conditioners are equal to the sales of computers. So let's search. We have 2 colors, pink for air conditioners and blue for computers. And we need to know in which day they are equal. We notice that they are equal in the 4th day. So we have the 4th day, 4th. And in the second sentence, the day in which the sales of TVs are equal to the sales of computer. TVs is colored with red and computers is colored with blue. So in which day TVs are equal to computers, we notice that in the 5th day. So the day in which the sales of the TVs are equal to the sales of computer is the 5th day. So we have 5th day. And if you look at the third sentence, we have the days in which the sales of computers are greater than the sales of televisions. So we have to look at this bar graph to determine in which days the computers are greater than the sales of televisions. Computers is colored with blue and televisions colored with red. And blue is greater than red in the 1st and the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th day. So we have 4 days. So we have the 1st day and the 2nd day, and we have the 3rd day, and the 4th. And in the last sentence, the days in which the sales of TVs are smaller than the sales of air conditioners. So TVs is colored with red and air conditioners are colored with pink. So we have in the 1st day, the pink is greatest than the red, or the red is smaller than the pink, or the sales of TVs is smaller than the sales of air conditioners. So we have the 1st day and the 2nd day and the 3rd day and the 4th day. So the days in which the sales of TVs are smaller than the sales of air conditioners, we have the 1st day and the 2nd day and the 3rd and the 4th day and the 4th day. So we have 4 days. So now we can read the bar graph and the pictograph and the double bar graph. And by the end of the lesson, study hard and stay safe. Good luck.